Ombaru, everybody! Oh, that's right. This is where we're at. I forgot this is where we're at. Shit. God damn it. No, wrong button. That's always the wrong button. Don't push that one. Ask for a hint. Hell yeah. Wait. Check that plant on the guard's desk. Oh my god, are you serious?
Nice scent.
That'll be 10 unis.
What?
Just kidding. But next time, avoid crippling my precious plant right in front of me.
If it's that precious, I'm gonna keep it.
Oh boy. Gay. Yes. Yes, Onyx. I am very gay. Alright, time to figure out what the fuck to do with this flower. Let's see. What happens when I shove this flower at you?
I've seen this somewhere already.
Okay. What about when I show you the flower? Now what does it mean?
Binding these together. Nope.
Okay. Wait. Go through that door. Is that something? Because it looks like something. But I don't think it is something. Give the flower to the lady with flower in her eye. I don't think that's a good idea. Especially if you're talking about the lady with the flower in her eye, who I think you're talking about. What are we gonna do with the flower? Can we show it to our son's boyfriend?
I don't think that would work.
Okay.
I'm trying, but nothing happens.
I've seen this somewhere already.
I need to understand.
You're not the... Are you done investigating?
Can't shake the feeling I may have missed some clues. I probably shouldn't make an announcement yet.
Be patient.
Too.
I'll look around for clues.
You better
Oh, that's right. I can, like, shove things on this tablet in here. Can't I? Can I show the flower to the dead body? Anyway. Let's use this tablet. Which one is the one?
Is there specific...
Let me think. Nothing comes.
Maybe...
I need to put a connected object or any organic item.
Any organic item. Flower sounds organic to me.
So, what's this flower?
Phoenixy flower detected.
Phonexy?
Phonexy. Okay, whatever.
I wonder if this has particular medical effects.
Is there specific...
Let me think.
Isn't that the plant lying on Mr. Guard's desk?
Yep.
Okay, I don't quite understand why you need info on this, but you're the detective. I found something.
Phonexy belongs to the rooted variety. It blooms twice every year after a period of...
What's going on?
Something's annotated below.
Sounds like one of those drug plants. It sure does. I tried mixing those Phoenixy flowers with nanites. Programmed or not, it's no good. They cause the host's cardiac activity to slow down immensely, ultimately causing death.
Psst. Do you think?
Yeah, Dr. Mink must have written this.
Well, shit. Mink,
Detective, how long is this going to take?
you wanna explain the,
Just a moment. We'll continue this discussion later.
I'm not the only one here.
well,
Is there
Let me think. Nothing comes to mind.
maybe later?
Oh yeah, that's just that. I don't need to push that. And what does this do?
Hey, that's my wrist.
Better not waste my time.
Okay. It's probably not gonna open.
You
Doesn't look like it.
Still can't believe you did this.
It's a crucial clue.
Yeah, right.
Stay put.
I don't have all day.
What would you do in my place?
Turn everything inside. We need as many.
Working on it. Let's see.
A pipe mail, which only goes one way.
Exactly.
See, drug plant. Yeah, it's gonna kill people. And, well, it already has, I guess.
As empty as my willingness to examine it.
Well, maybe you should examine it. Stupid poopy head.
What? Wait! Don't do this!
Too late.
You have any idea what you've just done? This was my ration for today. Now I'll be all out of juice. I'll have to lick the whole surface of the sink this evening.
Yeah, I guess he's an addict. Hey, there's an ad stuck in the drain.
Hooray!
Empty.
I got an ad. I think there's still more ads in here. I really need to stop accidentally hitting that button every time I mean to open the menu. Otherwise, I'm gonna end up punching that boy. Let's see. Is it in progress? Yes, progress is where we get to see how many ads we found. Okay. So... Shit, there's that many in the front of the lab that we didn't find? Hope we get to go back there later. We need to go back to a lot of places to search for some ads. You punch him and he moans suddenly, Dojin. Okay, maybe later. I want to wait until his boyfriend and my stepson is able to be involved as well. Hi Blue, how's it going? Not bad. Trying to figure out this puzzle still. Hope I can go back there too. At least I was able to get all the ones in the bunker when I was playing as Graf. Otherwise. And I wouldn't even care that much about finding all of these collectibles, except that they actually give me clues, which is useful to me, a dummy who's not good at solving puzzles. Let's see, how many were in here? Current room 0 of 3. I don't think we found any in here. His Arcana isn't high enough so you can't enable his masochist trait yet. We'll get there eventually.
Replay the
I'm in the restroom.
Why are you wasting time?
I'm not sure yet.
You know, by the laws of physics, I swear to God, if you're about to say what I think you're gonna say, if you jump enough times, you could fall through the couch. Okay, that's not what I thought you were going to say, but okay. Theoretically, maybe? Okay, we're missing one in this room still.
Hey, I wouldn't mind leaving either, but don't you have some professional conscience?
Oh, you mean,
Solve this case, you moron!
no need to resort to insults.
There's one more in here somewhere. And I can't find it. Unless someone or something needs to move. And no, stop. Got all of them in here. So no more ads in this room. I'm starting to run out of faith in my ability to find the clues myself. Combine items? No. However, let's try using the magnifying glass. That's not what I meant to do.
Hey, there are...
Did you really?
I can't see any of those tiny bots from Dr. Mink, though. Surprisingly, I can't see any
Okay, well, I knew that much.
no nanite there. So, you sure you didn't intend to use these to get rid of the corpse?
What kind of question is this? Even if I did, there's no chance I'd reply yes to that.
So, it's true.
No!
Ugh, what a mess. Makes me wish for a pair of scissors.
Don't you dare!
You and Dr. Hush seem to have very different tastes. No wonder you didn't get along well.
That's not true. We did great work on our own sides.
Precisely. Empty.
Why is that part of the sink
Empty.
too? That's weird.
A burnt power socket. Not too far from the body. Oh, I found nothing at all.
Well, that's not what I expected.
Nope. I've seen everything.
Are you certain?
Yes. I almost got stuck in there forever with no food.
Don't be silly. I would have sent some ant burgers your way.
I really hate the idea of ant burgers. I still don't know what the goal right now is. I mean, the goal right now is just to find more clues, because I could just talk to him and progress things now, making an accusation, but based on the evidence right now, I'm pretty sure Mink would be the one who takes the fall, even though it's being heavily hinted at that he's a red herring and not actually the one who did it. So I'm trying to find the evidence so I can find out who really did it, so that we can pin it on who actually did it.
Still dead.
Did he bug out? Did he bug out?
Okay. Upon further, can't see any of those tiny bot. That'll break it.
Okay.
Some kind of grease.
Ugh.
Well,
I forget what was
Wait,
the coffee
how
spot.
come there's a ton of nanites on this particular coffee spot?
No.
100% charged. It's apparently been charging since 5:10 in the morning. Parts for experiments, maybe? That's amazing. Not a single part is jutting out of this furniture. This could be called an organized mess.
Dr. Hush is a maniac. He hates when something isn't where it belongs. So he taught his maintenance bot to tidy items like this. I remember him going insane once because I didn't put my coffee exactly at the center of the table.
Yeah, well, all scientists are a bit eccentric.
What do you mean? I'm not eccentric.
There's an exception to each rule.
You do have a point.
BROK 1, Scientist 0.
Okay.
Looks rough. You'd think such valuable personnel would get decent quality mattresses.
They're made for higher productivity.
Add spikes, and it'd be perfect. What's in there? Nothing in particular.
What? Don't eat those! They're clues!
But I'm hungry.
The chaos. I sure am stupid. Add. Solve my problem. In the restroom, what secrets could lie deep inside it? Wait, sink in the restroom? Sink in the restroom? Sink in the restroom? In the restroom? Sink in the restroom? Sink in the... Sink... It didn't... Did it mean in his bedroom? That wouldn't make sense. Is there a sink in here that I haven't figured out?
That paper didn't get totally destroyed. Hey, I recognize it. That's the wrapping for McFlea's flagship ant burger with extra tomato sauce. My favorites.
Okay, that's...
No time to wash my hands.
Touching it could ruin any potential evidence.
This is a sink?
Yeah, that too.
I didn't even realize this was a sink.
It's full of nanites stuck in that sink. Not only this, there seems to be some kind of flower. Dr. Mink must have flushed some experiments.
What? No, I've never done such a thing. I have my own sink.
Then, what are they doing here?
Beats me.
Okay.
The heck? It's full of not only Dr.
What?
Then. No nanite there. Nice. An ad coupon.
God, these are so tiny and hard to see. But I got one. I found one of the ads in this room. Now, if only I could find the other two. They're really so tiny, and I feel like they have to be hiding in something. That's not... No, I agree. That is not a sink. It's not what a sink looks like. Press the button? No. It's... The thing is, I usually really like it. The queers are here. Yes, welcome. Welcome to Gayland.
Inside, tons of coffee.
What did you expect?
Dunno. A toothbrush.
Toothbrush, like a house.
Their water is so...
Okay, I already heard that conversation. Normally I like it when like sci-fi and fantasy stuff make a point of making their environments look really unique. But in this particular game, it is sometimes fucking with my ability to know how to problem solve because I do not realize that certain things are supposed to be certain things. Hot. Okay. What are these? I feel like these are gonna be useful at some point. Although maybe they're not. Because I still feel like the smashes on the wall in that one puzzle room still never ended up meaning anything. Because I found all the ads and I solved the puzzle. So... Ignore the... You're right. I should know from my past experience... Remember the triangle. Yes, I should remember from my past experience that my tendency to focus on extremely specific details is probably gonna just get in the way again. Oh my god. Okay, don't use an ad. We can figure this out. We can figure this out. I can't figure this out. Okay, just talking to anyone.
Got more questions.
Come on, do your job.
What do you think?
Shut up.
I need to understand.
You're not.
I'll look around for clues.
You better.
Wait, did they legit censor queer? YouTube is weird, SBT. If you switch to live chat, it showed up in the live chat. I can't make the live chat show up on the actual video. Like, for some reason, I can't get live chat to show up in OBS. I technically can if I don't use the script to make like the chat box transparent and stuff, and like put a stroke around the letters and make it look all attractive and stuff. If I don't do that, then I can switch it to the live chat, but I want it to look nice. So, and the option to read the actual chat log is technically there. So if you switch that to live chat, then you'll technically see more stuff than if you have it on the regular chat. Unfortunately, if I can find a way to get it to display the live chat with the transparency and the stroke and stuff, then I will do that, but I still haven't found a solution to that yet. I have been trying, and I'm starting to think I'm not going to figure it out. Fuba, hello. Hello, Mix-Up Cat. What do you think the case is at the moment? If I'm going to tell you what I think is happening, I hate this robot. I think this robot is evil. This robot is the devil. He murdered him. I know he did. It is absolutely 100% him. So... I'm trying to figure out what more evidence I need in order to prove that it's him. I can always use another ad for a hint. I don't care. Painting at the back of Dr. Hush's room. Painting?
According to the map,
What are you doing?
something's off.
What do you mean, Mr. Brock?
Just a hunch. Huh. Oh, I found nothing at all. Huh. Huh. Well, that's just...
It is just silly, but what is going on over here? The robot is innocent. I refuse to believe that, Mix-Up Cat. I absolutely refuse to believe that. Until I have further evidence to prove who it actually is, I believe the robot did it. It's written there, only stupid people read this message. No, what it says is if you look up gullible in the dictionary, that'll solve the case. It's talking about the bot. Yo. While all this is happening, I think the easiest solution is to have a 5-way. One of those is a dead body. Oh, that's what he meant when he said I was talking about the robot. By the way, Mix-Up Cat, have you been here before? If you have been, I don't think you've been here very often, because I don't think I've seen you here. Joke's on you, I'm illiterate.
I know. That's a death ray. You pointed it towards Dr. Hush, and bam! Dead.
Then you already died without knowing it, considering how many times you passed under it.
Oh. Good point.
But what is it? That's what I need to know. It's the first time he chat, but still, welcome, man. Agreed. He has LGBT lights.
Huh.
Okay, so what do I do? Check the map?
Yeah. No.
So, Detective,
Just a moment.
I'm not the...
Nothing new.
Still dead.
Tidy!
Tidy? No.
Yep.
Good boy.
Again?
LG TV game. I've seen you on Twitter and stuff before. Aha!
Solve this.
Let's see.
Don't need a map.
God. Something behind the wall. Try more stuff on the wall.
Stay put.
I don't have all.
Oh, that's right. I should... Okay, I'm gonna save before I do this, in case this is the wrong thing to do. But... I think it's time to employ violence. Aha!
You broke the wall?
I barely touched it. Some paper-thin slab was obstructing this.
A hole?
Looks like it. And this leads right to your room, Dr. Mink.
I hadn't no idea.
It's small. No one would fit.
I wonder if anything got through there, though.
Robot arms.
That's up to us to find out. On the other side, I can see... Yep. Definitely Dr. Mink's office. There's a table with a box of nanites on it.
My precious nanites! Don't tell me to use them.
Then I won't tell you. It's pure conjecture at this point. Upon further inspection, can't see any of...
You lie. You just said you saw nanites on there. Okay, so that goes to Dr. Mink's room, which means if it go... Aha! Yep.
This leads to Dr. What a surprise.
I'm hoping you'll fix this before leaving.
What about your bot minion, huh? I'd like to see him try.
Oh, right. I forgot it could.
It can?
Of course. We wouldn't do that kind of laborious job ourselves.
Huh, for an instant, I forgot who I was talking to.
See, this is how the robot got the nanites. Because I
No
know it's the
nanite there.
robot. It's got to be the robot. It must be. It absolutely has to be. I am convinced 100% that it is the robot. Leave it to the AI. Leave it all to the AI. It's all the AI's fault. I wish I knew where the other ads in this room were. 'Cause I'm down to one ad. Don't want to use it and then not have any more and need it. Maybe him making that comment about the robot was a sign I should talk to the robot.
Still dead. Anything else?
Tidy, Ken. Tidy.
Okay,
Useful
we already
also.
heard all this.
Daddy likes.
What did he do?
No.
Either he's got a or Dr. Hush is an ex. I want.
Mr. Brock?
Well,
Daddy. Oh. Tidy.
Did he bug out?
okay. Stay.
Just punch everything. Here's the thing. I do want to punch the robot a lot, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I just kind of find it annoying. He's like Teddy and Monokuma Big Sus. I wouldn't compare him to Teddy at all. I don't want to punch Teddy. I don't know enough about Monokuma to know if I want to punch Monokuma. I knew the robot was sus from the first time I saw him because he was a mix of all the garbage mascots from investigation games. I knew he was sus as soon as he started talking. As soon as I heard his voice, and his way of acting, I was like, oh, I'm gonna hate this thing.
Clothes. Ugh.
Don't. A maintenance bot.
What happens if I use the magnifying glass on it?
Oh.
Nothing.
What are you?
Just checking what could have sunk in there. Smells like coffee.
Great.
But he has Teddy's shape and is a robot with a high-pitched voice like Monokuma. Does Monokuma have a high-pitched voice? I haven't heard much of the voice acting for Dangle-Rumpus.
Upon further, can't see any of.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
Mr. Brock? What are you doing?
Looking for clues, of course.
By walking over him?
Over who?
Oh, that's what they're commenting on. I was like, wait, why are they talking automatically? These are scientist rooms, but I see no cum. Unrealistic.
I need to understand.
You're not the.
See, I know there's got to be more.
I'll look
And
around
if
for
I
clues.
knew where the rest of the ads were, I would feel confident using the ads to help me solve this case, because I don't know what this game is wanting me to do right now. This game is not as easy to scum my way through as Okay, boy, get away. I'm gonna try punching some things, see if that does anything. Wait, can I jump on his desk? No. I can! And then I can jump on here. Doesn't seem like I can get any higher, though. I should see if I can do some more platforming. The robot has it. The robot has all the cum. He's stolen it. really want to beat up that robot.
Huh?
All right. I suppose that's what I'm doing now.
Oops.
Hello.
Hey, still works. Replay the last record.
I'm in the restroom.
Why are you wasting time on this?
I'm not sure yet.
Did that literally not change anything other than now it's on the floor? Is that it?
No nanite there. Oh, I found.
Okay. Unrequited violence. Pointless violence. Uh-huh. Press the button? No, but I will punch it.
I heard a sound.
You sure? All I could hear was a bump caused by your fist.
Only one way to find out. So, where's the package? An energy drink? You gotta be kidding me. Wait, I thought communication was out.
Hey, buddy, you pressed the emergency button, didn't you? Emergency calls are never cut off.
Oh, good. I'm always thirsty. The recipient.
So what if I do it again? No.
I'm thirsty.
This isn't exact.
Who cares? As long as.
I agree.
An ad? And here I thought I couldn't be worse than the first time.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep doing this until it stops giving me unique things. Because no. Okay, now I'm breaking it. There we go.
Whoops.
Get out of the way. Okay. That magnifying glass, I can't even interact with it now. Did that count as an ad for here or for the other room? Okay, no, that counted as the other room. So how are we doing ad-wise in here? Okay, we have all the ads in here now. That's good, at least. I really do need to remember to punch things more often. What can I punch in here? Nothing?
Coffee.
I hate coffee! Okay, that's done. Also, I don't actually hate coffee. I like coffee. It's pretty good. Is there anything worth punching in here? I did not mean to go.
What would you do one.
No. Okay. We should fist everything. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing.
Nada. Guess their stock of emergency rations is out. Nada. Guess their stock. A pipe man.
Exactly.
Punch the robot, Shinji. I want to punch the robot. You have no idea. But I don't think I'm supposed to yet, because I don't technically have the evidence to prove that he's the murderer. I guess to be fair, the guard could also be the murderer, but I don't think it's him. At least not so far. Check the coffee cup on the shelf on the right. Oh, now you want to admit it's not a sink and that it is just clearly a shelf. Also, didn't I already check the coffee cup?
I'm surprised to see only one cup in here.
He does. Actually, he always drinks his coffee in the restroom. I know him. He couldn't bear spilling a few drops on his precious materials while working in his office. But he uses auto-degradable cups. Throw them into the sink and they're automatically reduced into powder. I prefer solid cups. I don't care what they say about lack of hygiene or whatever. Coffee tastes better in it.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Was that it?
No nanite on that. This shouldn't be a surprise. And yet...
Okay. Check this
No
sink.
time to wash my hands.
Touching it could ruin any potential.
Yeah,
What?
just checking. Smells like coffee.
Red.
No time to...
Touching.
Yeah. The heck? It's full of nanite. Not only this, there seems Dr.
What?
Then,
We already knew all that.
can't see any of those tiny bots.
Let's... Where are the other ads in here? How much evidence are you still missing? That's... I have a feeling that it will notify us once we have found the last of the evidence. I just get a sinking suspicion.
About Dr. Hush.
Dunno. That should tell you.
Got it.
Come on.
What do you think I'm...
Dunno.
No, don't walk out. That's not what I meant to do. It's been 84 years. It does feel like that. It's really starting to feel like that.
What's in there? Nothing in particular. What's in there? Nothing in particular. Still dead. Tidy?
Yup, yup.
Good boy.
Nothing new.
Tidy. It's apparently... No nan...
Did we use all of the ads? I have one more. And there's still more hidden in here that I just haven't found yet. You check the stain again. I suppose I could try. Now you have the context that the drink thing is in the restroom. Guess that is technically true. Otto, move. Otto.
Some kind of Greek. Well,
Otto.
wait. How come there's a ton of nanites on this particular coffee spot?
I think I already got that one because it didn't do the little scribbly sound. What's up, people? Hello, Gamer Doji. We're still just trying to figure out this puzzle because I'm a poo brain and I haven't figured it out yet. I did break some things, so that's something.
Oh, Upon first, can't see any. I shouldn't. Only one way to do it.
Couldn't you do this more gently?
I don't have all day, you know.
Aha, ad.
Oh, plenty of room now. Looks like pills? Yep, definitely pills. Whose are they?
Don't look at me. I've never seen those.
Is Dr. Hush taking some medication?
That's highly probable. No one else lives here. Keep in mind, I've barely had contact with him lately. Maybe you should analyze them.
Good idea.
Uphill. Little round things. And wardrobe and food. I guess let's try putting the pill on the tablet and see what the... This is a cell 500 pill in 1 B gram, whatever a B gram is, dosage.
Cell 500? Never heard of it.
Is there a specific...
Let me
That's a drug for patients suffering from defective organs, acting slower than normal.
No physical activity. A cell 500 is the boost you need. Let it boost your body to ensure you always stay up shape and young as a spring chicken.
Sounds more like an ad than medication.
Dr. Mink, did you know your colleague took these?
No, but that does make sense. We don't exactly have a lot of physical activity. I don't take this. I prefer the all-in-one menu.
All in one?
It's regular powder food with stimulants incorporating the exact and appropriate dose of food based on our medical tracking.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
I'll try showing the pill to the annoying robot.
Did your daddy take these?
Too late. Daddy, Dad.
Well, that wasn't helpful.
Okay, stay here.
Dad, Daddy.
So, Dr. Hush's medication?
Which drug exactly?
No idea. Ask my tablet.
Just a moment.
I'm not the only one.
Again? Gonna solve this?
I believe Dr. Hush was taking these.
So?
Can you confirm?
No idea.
Hmm.
What can you tell me about?
That's right.
Straight to the point. Stay put.
I don't have all day, you.
Speaker in Dr. Mink's room? Speaker? Swear to God, if this is...
Dr. Mink, when we arrived, I heard some music coming out of your room.
Well, it's in my best interest to put all my cards on the table, so I allowed myself a short, fun session.
Oh, and here I thought you scientists were just a bunch of workaholics. So, you were dancing?
Please don't rub salt in the wound.
What music?
Is that important?
Might be.
Ah, Tech Dream. It's a very catchy tune. I can never get it out of my head.
Where in the room were you positioned when you were having fun?
I believe I was close to the door. I stopped when I heard you knocking and took a peek at the door screen.
Did you notice anything unusual by that time?
If I did, I would have told you already. I just heard you knocking, and then I opened the door.
Well, that's the short version.
That's when we saw the body, which just popped out of nowhere.
Okay. Thanks for the info. I feel I've got all the hints I need. Time to gather everyone. Let's talk to Dr. Mink.
Okay, just to be sure.
No nanite there.
Alright, like I thought. I figured once all the evidence was collected, it would probably
I
let
need to
me know.
understand something.
You're not the...
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Are you done investigating?
Yes, I'm ready to expose the truth.
Impressive. Let's begin then.
If you don't mind, Mr. Brock, this time I'll stay silent and listen carefully.
As you wish.
All right. We're all ears.
Okay, after studying this case very carefully, I have reason to believe that the person who murdered Dr. Hush is...
Oh boy. Here we go. I did save right before this. I can't believe Ott did it. All right. It was Hush himself. That is also possible. I'm leaning on these two. I don't think it's these two. He's in the middle. I hate Tidy, so I'm gonna pick Tidy. I did just save, so if it turns out I'm wrong, I can always save Scum. But... feel like it was him, the doctor. You think Dr. Hush killed himself on accident or on purpose? I guess that is possible. The robot titty. Alright, tidy.
Actually, not a person. Tidy did this.
Me not person. Murder daddy? Dead daddy?
I knew we shouldn't have trusted that tin can.
Really? But how? He didn't have any means or motive to do this.
That's where you're wrong, Dr. Mink. And I'm gonna prove how and why. Let's start with the actual cause of death.
Okay. Um.
We retrieved a lamp right next to the body, which obviously seemed like the murder weapon. This lamp records events. The data indicates a shock happened at 11:02.
11:02. Impossible.
You're right, actually. Dr. Hush's medical tracking stopped at around 5. Do you believe he could have died hours before receiving a fatal blow to the head?
Tracking not reliable.
Yes and no. It's reliable within a 2-hour window, not 6. Isn't that right, Dr. Mink?
Yes, I confirm it. Our tracking device is located deep inside our body and cannot be extracted. It's reliable, but to ensure our privacy rights, it only logs once every 2 hours.
What a great idea to make our detective life easier.
Murders don't happen every day, you know.
That's not all. Something else proves that we've been wrong from the start.
Can't wait for the tidy punishment CGI. Oh god. I
can see the link.
The body, the lamp, and the floor. All 3 have red stains. This fake blood has been used to stage the murder.
So, like my tie.
Yes, this is Ant Burger tomato sauce.
We've been fooled by that?
I'm afraid so. There was a wrapper in the bathroom trash can. And as a specialist with that kind of food, I distinctly recognize the taste of McFlea's Ant Burger trademark sauce.
This may be a coincidence. You don't know how long this wrapping has been there.
Very well. I have more proof.
Tomato sauce in the ventilation shaft.
There must be a...
Why is he making it more complicated? Very suspicious, Mink. Very suspicious. There's probably a murder happening right now. To be fair, he probably didn't mean that murders aren't literally happening every day. He probably just meant they aren't happening every day in this building or in this city. Hi, Anthony. How are you doing? I'm busy trying to figure some stuff out and not doing a good job because I'm stupid. Is this the workbench?
I'm starting to... Oh my...
Nanites on the... I need to sort my thoughts. Nanites on the body. Nanites over there. I need to sort my thoughts.
I'm starting to...
It's already unfrozen.
There must be a...
Oh my...
Ooh, I get it now. That's why my ant burger was already unfrozen.
Yeah, it would be pretty difficult to rub frozen sauce on a corpse.
True. Playing my Switch games, I'll stay for about an hour or two. Ooh, what game are you playing?
So the malefactor had to defrost it first.
Simple and ingenious, I must say. All right. So, if there never was a violent thump to his head, what's the true cause of death that the killer tried to hide?
I have a theory.
Nanites on the body. I need to sort my... Yeah, nanites could have caused death, but I need a stronger proof than this.
Dr. Mink, when browsing through your medical database, I noticed an interesting note from yourself. I tried mixing those phoenixy flowers with nanites, programmed or not. It's no good. They cause the host's cardiac activity to slow down immensely, ultimately causing death.
Dr. Hush was poisoned?
There is evidence to support this. Dr. Hush's right hand is literally covered by nanites. Besides, Mr. Squealer here...
Hey!
Sorry, I mean, Mr. Guard owns a plant on his desk, which is a phoenixy. It's entirely possible Tidy overheard Dr. Mink mention this and picked up ingredients from the lab.
Yeah, those robotic things have quite the memory.
Tidy, no memory. Tidy cleans, Tidy tidies. Tidy does not pick plants. Others could. Minky murderer. Or Ratty.
How dare you?
He's right. Either of you had the means to do it.
Tidy right. True Tidy.
Heidi, you are a little bitch, and I hate you.
Don't go thinking I'm on your side. I'm sticking to the facts. And by doing this, I'll eventually prove you're the main culprit.
No. Brocky wrong.
But how? Why would Dr. Hush swallow such a poison?
Let me continue.
Restroom sink.
There must be a...
I found black stains on Dr.
There we
Hush's
go.
right hand. At first, I wasn't sure what it could be, until I found another black stain. This time on the doctor's office floor. The stain itself was very faint, as if someone had tried to clean it. But I have no doubt, this is coffee, which can be quite tenacious. And guess what? That stain was also covered by nanites.
So, the doctor drank poisonous coffee.
Yeah, he must have spilled coffee on his hand while collapsing.
Wait, I also drank coffee today.
That's right, but you didn't get poisoned, and here's why. You went to the restroom later after Dr. Hush, didn't you? The culprit had time to spill the coffee prepared in the sink before doing more, and this time, without poison. Incidentally, that's where I found my second proof.
In the sink?
Exactly. Now, tell me, who usually prepares coffee?
Tidy.
Untrue. Daddy. Minky make. Coffee sometimes. Ratty too.
Yes. Is that the reason you're charging a little maintenance bot for this awful crime? I hate to say that's quite a weak link.
You mean I did it, Mink?
I didn't say that.
But you thought it!
Tidy makes good coffee, not deadly.
Calm down. I'm just starting my report.
Tidy adds major point. Daddy creator cannot hurt. Love Daddy.
You know, I thought a machine like yourself would be all about precision. But that's no surprise. You're a defective bot.
Tidy defective?
What you're stating isn't entirely true. Sure, Tidy cannot attack his creator when it implies a direct contact. A poison, however, is quite a clever workaround to kill without direct contact.
I guess you're right. Indirect violence is on a lower level of priority, and not part of the golden rule. But that still shouldn't be possible. His software programming shouldn't allow it.
There is should, and there is certain. I know the reason for the malfunction, though I'll save it for a more suitable time.
There's something else bothering me. Nanites are only active for an hour or so. They lose their energy very quickly. Considering Tidy did not come to my room today, how could it get enough nanites for such a powerful poison?
Because of the hole in your wall.
During my investigation, I happened to make an interesting discovery which may just explain how.
The rat has Carl energy. Do you mean Carl like Aqua Teen Hunger Force Carl? Because if that's what you mean, then that's because they have the same accent. Fake wall between the scientist room.
That hole between the rooms. It leads directly to a table in your office. Now, what's on this table?
Oh, my nanites box.
Exactly. If I had a guess, those nanites are brand new and charged, aren't they?
You guessed right.
It's fairly safe to assume anyone with knowledge of this hole could get access to nanites. And in Tidy's case, I'm sure it's perfectly aware how to activate its bot friends.
Tidy different. Little bots, not friends. Darn nanites. Killed Daddy.
That's called racism, you metal mongrel.
Hey, not trying to defend that piece of junk.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't it be easier and more logical for the weasel to access his own nanites?
What about you, sleepy agent? You seem keen to reject accusations on others.
Me? Can't even access your room, you fool! 'Cause you can't bear anyone but yourself!
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But your assumption is stupid. There's a reason why you dug that hole and hid it.
People, come on. Hear me out. Remember when I first found out there was a thin layer of plaster covering the hole? Now, who does the repairs in this lab?
That metal junk.
Oh my. That's true. Tidy can regenerate walls with plaster. Could it really be?
You did this, piece of junk?
Nah, human idiot. Plaster, easy to do. Even for pesky humans. Tidy, no hole. No way!
I beg to differ, Your Metal Highness. Another piece of evidence strengthens my theory that you did this. Or at least that you're a big fat liar of a bot.
It's last recorded entering the restroom at 4:24. Not human. Pesky humans, eh? Yeah, they keep doing that. Kind of digging a grave, you metallic egg. He is not very bright. Well, the mask is starting to droop. Like I said, I knew this bot was bad from the beginning. Little fucker, I hate him. Alright. Squealer. Tidy was last recorded entering the restroom at 4:24. Signed a ramp. Staying charge from 4:50 to 11:10. Wasn't in the hall, his office, or the restroom at 5:10.
I can see the...
Takes a self. Tidy was last recorded entering the restroom at 4:25.
According to the monitoring, Tidy went into the restroom at 4:24. He was not recorded in any room after that. However, the screen in Dr. Hush's office states that he had been charging from 4:50 to 11:10. How could he be in the office if he didn't leave the restroom in the first place?
Very simple. Yup. Tidy prepares coffee. Daddy come, drink. Next, Daddy back office with Tidy.
So, you're saying he opened the office door and you just followed him?
Yup.
Donkler Lomper moment. Needs a meltdown spray. Are the meltdowns in Dangle-Rumpus as good as the meltdowns in Ace Attorney? I'm more familiar with Ace Attorney than I am with Dangle-Rumpus.
Okay. For now, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. In that case, let's examine the path of our favorite deceased doctor, shall we? I think you'll find it rather interesting as well.
Tidy, no insinuation.
Before you move on, I have a simple question. What is that monitoring you're referring to?
Oh yeah, that's true. You're not aware. The lab registers doors openings. Only guards are supposed to know.
What the heck? All this time, we've been watched? I thought you were there to ensure our privacy.
No! I'm there to ensure your physical security, making sure nobody threatens your life.
What a great job you did!
Yeah. You've seen the Toko Tongue one. That was a culture reset. Oh, that's her meltdown? Okay.
You lied to us! Not me! I didn't make this system!
Then who did?
The government, of course!
Oh, that's right. Fine. I'll send them a suggestion later then.
On the other hand, Tidy didn't seem surprised at all about the monitoring.
Let's move on, shall we? There's something curious about the doctor's movement.
Dr. Hush was last reported leaving his room at 5:04.
The last time Dr. Hush was recorded, he was leaving his office at 5:04. After that, he was nowhere to be found. This is confirmed by the guard's statements, if you don't mind explaining.
Sure. At 5:10, I heard a noise coming from the doctor's room, but he wasn't there.
He's worried about privacy with that little tracking chip in them, making a goddamn log about their whereabouts every 2 hours on the dot. He's not the smartest.
Actually, no one seemed to be there. Although Tidy was idle, charging.
Actually, I don't think the chip that's in them keeps track of where they are. I think that one just monitors their health. So.
I started to look for the guy, but then I heard his voice coming from behind the wall.
Are you quite done back there? Cats are goofs. Alright, I started to look for the guy, but then I heard his voice coming from behind the wall.
I'm in the restroom.
Except this wasn't Dr. Hush at all, but a recording coming from the Meaty Me.
A recording? Oh! Does this mean the body was in the restroom and the murderer didn't want Mr. Rat to see it?
That's unlikely. The guard checks the rooms regularly, and there's no hiding spot in there. Besides, keep in mind the ultimate goal: getting Dr. Hush in Dr. Mink's office. There's no way to move the body from the restroom to his office without going into the hall unnoticed.
Lies!
Okay, give us your version of the facts then.
Daddy, come with me. Back to office. Before charging, Daddy head out. Daddy never forget. Daddy last words.
I need to settle things with Dr. Mink.
Daddy, meet Minky in hallway. Daddy follow Minky. Enter Minky office. Minky give coffee to Daddy. Daddy dead.
I gotta give credit to the tin can. Its version sounds way more plausible than your own, Croc.
Sure, Tidy has a bothersome recording. But how do we know when it was made? It's out of context. You could have very well recorded this and forged your so-called proof. Also, there's no monitoring record of Dr. Hush ever entering Dr. Mink's room.
Wrong! Mink touches door. Enter with Daddy. Then Minky. Poison Daddy!
The weasel went back to his room with the doctor?
Look monitoring. When did Minky enter?
5:04. Ooh.
Exact. Same minute that Daddy leaves.
But I never did that! I never saw him today! Mr. Guard!
I can't remember.
Are you kidding me?
Tidy, what about the voice the guard heard?
Have you watched the Rhino and the Red Bill animated short? The what? I have no idea what that is.
Meaty Me faulty. Sometimes Meaty Me play livey randomly.
Yes, I've seen it happen.
And the hole? The coffee spot on the floor in your room?
Already there. For ages. Brocky, prove the opposite?
Well, the nanites.
Nanites, machines. Attracted to coffee. True, Minky?
I can't dishonor my profession by lying. Yes, due to their hardware, nanites are attracted to caffeine and gather inside.
So, after all, it really was your doing, Weasel.
No! Don't you listen to it! Mr. Detective, I told you the truth. You need to believe in me.
Well, I have to side with the tin can.
That's 2 against 2. What do you think, Ott?
Sorry, I'm getting lost with all these details.
Guys, let me finish my theory, and then you shall decide.
Fine. No, listen. Too Tidy.
Yes, shut up. No one likes you, Tidy.
Tidy sad. Dead Daddy.
Let's focus. Tidy used the Meaty Me recording to avoid the guard getting worried that Dr. Hush disappeared. As a result of my assumptions, Dr. Hush could neither be in his room, the restroom, or the hall at 5:10. And as the monitoring confirms, he never entered Dr. Mink's room either.
No way, man. That's impossible.
I beg to differ.
He couldn't just disappear into thin air, could he?
Oh, he didn't. There's a fourth possibility, and I'm going to explain it to you.
The vent?
Yeah, the ventilation duct. That's the only spot the body could be hidden without anyone noticing.
Pure conjecture.
You have any clue to support that insane claim?
Sure do.
Okay.
Wait, how does this prove the...
It doesn't?
No!
Broken.
Wait,
Broken.
wait.
It doesn't.
Broken.
Wait,
It doesn't.
Broken.
wait.
Wait,
It doesn't.
didn't mean to click that a second time.
Wait,
It doesn't.
Broken.
What do you mean that's not...
tomato sauce.
Oh. Duh.
Yeah. Looks like the murderer didn't hesitate to put quite a lot to confuse us.
Problem detected.
What is it this time?
Ventilation. Also used. For delivery, sometimes.
Is that true?
Yes. Big packages don't fit into the pipe mail, so they're delivered through the vent. It's possible the content of a package leaked.
Obviously.
Bam! Gotcha!
Huh. Still, that would be a huge coincidence, don't you think?
Let's assume you're right. In order to get into the vent, Dr. Hush would have to be in his office.
He was.
But you said it earlier. The last time he was recorded, he was leaving his room. How do you explain this?
He went back to his office. Never exited office. Okay, it's not a ghost. Dr. Hush went back to his office. Trying to remember. How would a burger content leak out of a box? How many burgers would need to be ordered and full of sauce for that to happen? Details, man, they are important. Let's see. Dr. Hush went back to his office. Never exited his office. I think technically they do have it on record that he left his office, so he must have went back in.
Simple. Dr. Hush went back to his office.
When? At 5:10, the guard came in. There's nothing before that.
I know. He, crawled on the ceiling and moved inside when the guard came in. Like Spider-Man.
Or maybe he didn't.
You know? Huh? Ah, that's embarrassing.
Let's pretend we didn't.
It's clear Dr. Hush never left his office. There's no monitoring entry between his exit and the time the guard checked the room. This was just an attempt from the criminal to direct our attention elsewhere. Even Tidy could use the doctor's hand on the button. Just enough to add this to the monitor.
This would imply Dr. Hush was dead by then.
Yes, actually. I think he was killed even before going into his office.
Absurd.
Oh, really? Well, I have another clue.
Oh boy. Shay loves to bother me with space-time theories. I have a feeling that's probably not the answer. Guard doesn't like being the lamp is not the murder weapon. Dr. Hush always drinks his coffee in the restroom. Dr. Hush takes a cell 500, which boosts body activity. The guard heard a noise in Dr. Hush's room at 510.
What? That's not even a location. What? Unless I've got...
Remember where the poison came from. The coffee. To poison him, it'd be easier to have Dr. Hush drink the coffee in his office. Except, he never does. Dr. Hush always drinks his coffee in the restroom. He's too maniacal to risk spilling drops while working. And yet, there's a coffee stain on the floor.
What do you insinuate? That the stain was made when Dr. Hush was dead on the floor?
This is exactly what I mean.
Brocky liar. Daddy take coffee in office sometimes.
Again, I'm afraid it's your word against his, Detective.
Yeah, it'd make a lot more sense that the doc spilled it by accident.
Brocky, done for. Give up.
No good. Even Mink starts to think my theory is too far-fetched. Am I really on the right path?
Everyone. Well, except Tidy. I know how all of this sounds. But please, allow me to continue and trust me.
Silly Brocky.
All right, let's assume Dr. Hush drank his coffee in the restroom and died. To get into the vent, he would have to get back to his office first. How?
Simple. Tidy can carry objects.
You're saying this little metal thing carried Dr. Hush all the way to his room? No way, man. I would have noticed.
Are you certain? Should I jog your memory?
Looked away at...
At 4:30,
Yeah.
the guard wasn't at his seat.
I have to go. Bye, Baloo. I'll talk later somewhere else. Bye-bye, Anthony. Have fun with your Switch.
When this happened, he opened the lab's main entrance to improve the signal.
What?
But on the line, no voice, only music. During that moment, he was looking away.
Is that true, Mr. Rat? You blundered?
Hey, you know how this is. Reception is terrible in here. Actually, you may not. After all, you've got no friends or anyone.
Okay, that's not related.
So it's true.
He thought this was a spam call. But here's what I think. This was you, Tidy.
Yeah, I knew it.
It wouldn't be hard for you to simulate a phone call and play some music, am I right?
He can.
Brocky, what music? Okay. Tidy, play music.
Ah, no thanks.
Tidy, no call. Nah.
Although the guard was still making sure no one could enter or exit the lab, at that moment, anything could have happened.
I'm trying to imagine Tidy carrying the doctor in the hall and opening the office door with his hand. It's technically possible, just downright crazy.
But possible.
This would also explain why Tidy was found in Dr. Hush's room, even though he supposedly stayed in the restroom. Take it the other way around. What would be the point of this call farce if Dr. Hush was safe and sound while returning to his room? There would be nothing particularly disturbing.
No. Tidy, no call. Brocky, death.
So, When did he die?
Between 4:24 and 4:38, as this is the time Tidy went into the restroom and left.
Rocky ignores. Poor Tidy. Daddy dead.
If your theory is accurate, there's still a lot that needs explaining. For example, how could Tidy put Dr. Hush into the vent? It's not like either of them could climb a ladder.
Wrong. I know exactly how Tidy did.
Okay. Arms vertically and horizontally.
Don't forget Tidy's main ability, extended arms.
Are you serious?
Impossible.
Pray tell, why would it be?
Arms stretch to 9 feet max.
So what?
Look.
You're kidding, right? How can we know it's not just pretending?
Let me check its data.
Tidy was exclusively made for fisting.
I'm afraid it's true. It has extended its arms to the limit, which is 9 feet. Dr. Hush's ceiling is the same height. Thus, Tidy couldn't reach the vent.
But there's a ramp.
No way.
There's a ramp.
Tall Rocky theory gone.
There's a ramp.
Convinced Tidy was involved.
There's the ramp. Dr. Hush designed a ramp for Tidy.
Take a look at the room configuration.
Aha.
Both scientists' offices are a reflection of one another. As such, the vent height is exactly the same in both rooms. How high is it?
10 feet.
Yeah, the laser column in this room is 10 feet, and it goes up to the ceiling. And with Tidy's arms reaching 9 feet, that's not enough.
Oh, Rocky agree. Admit defeat.
No way. We're just missing a little something.
The workbench. Tidy can stand on it.
It's visibly about 2 to 3 feet high.
But the metal thingy can't jump on there, can it?
Not jump. This is the point of the ramp Dr. Hush designed for it. You told me yourself, Tidy.
Tidy learn. Close mouth.
Sorry, Croc, but it seems like pure conjuncture.
Oh, but I can prove it.
You can?
Go! Go, Mr. Brock!
Climbed on the crumbs on the ramp, and Dr. the burger was on. Dropping.
Tidy the
You're not.
I admit, let me try.
Tidy.
You're.
I admit, let me try. Here's a picture of the room. Look, there are crumbs all over the table.
Oh, that's true.
Now, as you know, Dr. Hush is a neat freak. How could he leave crumbs everywhere?
How are these guys so dumb and forgetful? It's for gameplay purposes, Doji. The rat's just dumb, though.
The answer is simple. Dr. Hush wasn't alive. Tidy, you crushed them while climbing on the ramp.
Nuh-uh. Tidy woke late. Not cleaned. Yet.
Oh, I wish for once you'd tell the truth. Admit it. That's what happened. You climbed up, stretched your arms to get in the vent, and put Dr. Hush inside. You pushed the poor chap towards Dr. Mink's room. The more we talk, the more... Huh?
Is it laughing?
Huh?
You what? Will you change your mind and pretend it's not possible for you to climb there?
Is possible. My pleasure.
Huh?
To see Brocky fall into own trap. Brocky lucky circumstances. But luck running out.
Might you be more specific?
Look map. Ventilation duct 2 feet high. Tidy 3 feet high. Cannot bend, cannot fit. Plus, cannot stand on floor while pushing all way through.
He's right. Tidy couldn't fit inside, and the distance is way too long to push all the way through the vent while standing on the ground.
Oh,
Rocky, done for.
no. I can prove how. Let's take a look at that picture again. This is how Tidy did it.
Hmm.
Right here.
That, you sure?
Well,
Can't you be...
right here.
That.
Well,
Can't you...
right here.
That.
Well,
Can't you be...
right here.
That.
Well,
Can't you...
Tidy pushed Dr. Hush all the way through.
we forgot to ask ourselves one important question. What opens the vent trap? After all, it's not always open.
That's right. Unlike mine, it doesn't have a ladder and an automated way to... Oh, I see now, the lever! Are you suggesting...
Yes. First, Tidy opened the vent and put Dr. Hush into it. Then he grasped the lever with one arm and pushed the corpse with the other.
Whoa! Now that's the craziest thing you've said so far, Croc.
Is that even possible?
Let's see. If this map is correct, the vent is almost 9 feet wide. Yes. It's absurd, but technically possible.
The maintenance robot clinging onto the ceiling. You're insane!
Let me judge how insane I sound after all this is over. Let's not forget the finale. The corpse in Dr. Mink's room. Yes, Tidy pushed him, but the pertinent question is, when?
Indeed.
There's a specific piece of evidence that tells us exactly when it happened.
Had a fatal shock at 5:10.
I analyzed Dr. Mink's lamp. The data I gathered indicates a fatal shock at 5:10.
Oh, I get it now.
Well, I don't. What's the fuss?
Tidy needed to put the lamp next to the body, but he couldn't do it himself. So, he put it in the vent alongside the corpse.
Makes sense. The fall must have damaged the lamp. But wait, 5:10? That's early. If there had been a body lying in the middle of my room, I would have noticed. And didn't you say this was the data from my lamp? Tidy could not access mine.
Good. Rocky theory falling apart.
Wait. Okay. I admit, I fooled you. Yes, I said this was the data from Dr. Mink's lamp. But I never claimed this was the data from the lamp next to the body.
Huh?
The Croc is confusing me.
Let me explain.
Next to the body received a shock at 11:10.
Of course, we immediately consider that the lamp next to the body is Dr. Mink's. However, this lamp's data revealed a surprise.
Everything confuses you, Ratty.
It belongs to Dr. Hush.
Incorrect. Nuh-uh.
Wait. So that's the one Tidy pushed into the vent?
Yes, there's no doubt about it.
Nah. If that's what happened, there'd be 2 lamps here.
Mr. Rat is right. How do you explain that the other lamp, my lamp, is on Dr. Hush's desk?
We'll just have to prove Tidy picked up Dr. Mink's lamp.
Could he now?
Just think. Where was Dr. Mink's lamp originally?
No. Show us.
Well, right there. Your lamp was here.
No, it was.
You sure?
I live here.
Oh. Your lamp.
No,
You
it's I.
Oh. Your lamp.
No,
You
it's I.
Oh.
Where would he set it?
Your lamp.
No, it's
You sure?
I.
Oh. Your lamp.
No, it's
You sure?
I.
Oh.
The hole, fool.
Dr. Mink, your lamp was right here.
Well, yes. How did you know?
That's what I was trying to imply by clicking on the desk next to the hole.
With the door permanently shut, there's only one spot Tidy could access.
Ugh.
And that's this hole in the wall.
Again? Don't know. If it were me, I'd steal Mink's lamp, then pass it through the vent so it fell in the intended location. Dr. Hush's lamp wouldn't even have to move.
That's a relevant matter. Unless,
Heidi made a mistake.
Tidy, you've been awfully silent. Cat got your tongue? Or is it because you realized you slipped up? After picking up Dr. Mink's lamp, it was supposed to throw it through the vent. However, Tidy inverted the lamps.
Inverted?
And I can prove it. You see, I noticed something off in Dr. Hush's room. Especially when you take his personality into account. Let me show you in the picture.
The lamp?
That's actually the weasel's lamp, huh?
Yes, but that's not the strangest thing.
Don't get it.
Okay, this information should make it clear. No. 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 After being told Dr. Hush was a maniac, I noticed the way the lamp was positioned was off. It's neither at the center of the desk or facing the front. There's no way someone so obsessed about order would let an object be so badly placed.
Okay, that's a bit
why not?
weird, but sure.
So what?
This explains what happened. Dr. Hush's lamp was originally on this desk, perfectly centered. Tidy took Dr. Mink's lamp.
I'll count that as violence.
Right at this moment, he got interrupted, so he put it next to the other. After he left, Mr. Guard, he executed its plan. But he took the wrong lamp, which was pushed through the vent. Tidy's objective was to make us believe Dr. Hush fought with Dr. Mink in the morning, at the time his tracking stopped. This timing only makes sense if Tidy made this mistake.
Then, if it wasn't the body falling, what caused the other lamp's fatal shock at 5:10?
Oh, do I have to explain everything? Tidy was interrupted by the guard suddenly checking the room. Now, why did Mr. Guard check Dr. Hush's room in the first place?
Oh yeah, I know. I heard a noise. Oh! Then it was...
Yeah, Dr. Mink's lamp receiving a shock. In particular, I believe Tidy intentionally bumped it from a high distance to break it and make us believe this was the crime weapon.
Nice thinking. Although, if it's Dr. Hush's lamp that was pushed through, shouldn't it suffer from a shock too? When it fell from the vent?
It did, although non-fatal. That lamp received a shock at 11:02, and this explains the last mystery.
Oh. Lamp next to the body received a shock at 11:02. Lamp is not. What was the shock at 11:02?
Well, that's when a shock happened. Let me.
No way! This is why I never noticed Dr. Hush until you came in. He simply wasn't in the room before.
I'm back. What happened? Who killed Poppy Daddy Wummy Uwu? The robot did it, which was pretty obvious, but trying to get all the pieces together to prove that he did it is proving more difficult than it should be. The bite of 11:02.
But if a body were to fall from this high, it ought to make a huge bumping sound.
That's accurate. I'm not deaf.
Sure thing. You're not deaf at all. Remember the context when I arrived in front of your door.
Oh, gosh. Oh, that will teach me to set the music to full volume. It makes perfect sense now.
What does?
I was focused on the door screen, so I had no idea what was going on the other side. And with that loud beat...
Yeah, it covered the sound from the body falling.
But wait.
What again? Can't you agree with my theory? Just this once?
Honestly, same.
I'm sorry. I just want to know the whole truth. That's so exciting.
But at the same time, also relatable.
Except your colleague has been assassinated.
In order for this to work, Tidy would have to do a last push at 11:02. Correct?
Yup. I believe he has sensors. He knew where everyone was.
True, but he was still charging at this moment.
Good thinking, Weasel. He couldn't be both charging and doing this at the same time.
Oh! Ratty, right! Tidy charging. Cannot push.
Actually, that's possible.
How?
Makes him go through various consciousness stages.
You told me yourself, Dr. Mink. Tidy goes through various states of consciousness while charging. As soon as we arrived, he started to wake up. Have you noticed the huge length of its cord? It doesn't prevent him from going anywhere into the room while still keeping connected to the power socket.
Now the robot pipes up. Exactly. He pipes up once. He's in a position where he doesn't have any more excuses of his own, and he's just happy that the rat said something that he can use to excuse himself.
So, Tidy, who's the winner this time? Did he, bug?
No! Rocky, not detective! Impossible!
Hey, is that your only argument?
Cannot explain crime without essential part. The motive! Tidy, no motive to hurt Daddy.
Well, I have an idea.
Rocky cannot!
Yes, I can. Okay, I'll admit I don't have the whole motive, but some elements lead us in the right direction. As we proved earlier, Dr. Hush died between 4:24 and 4:38. Then we shall wonder, who exactly did that data transfer on his tablet at 4:45?
I know! It's that scrap of metal!
Yup. Before putting him into the vent, it used Dr. Hush's hand to transfer the data to the outside. The file was an update from a few years ago and accessed recently. Keep in mind, Dr. Hush's job, which is to improve bots' AI. My bet is that Dr. Hush used elements from this very old update and tested them on Tidy.
So you think that's why he went crazy? Maybe. Old firmwares don't have the software protections I referred to earlier, which in turn could allow this indirect killing.
I guess Dr. Hush made a backup of this data in case. Care to say anything, Tidy?
Rocky, wrong, wrong, wrong. Yup. But Tidy, we'll wait and see.
No waiting. That's enough. It's time for you to admit it.
Why'd you even care? You solved that mystery. 'Tis just a defective machine. Let's switch it off and hand it over to the police.
No, you won't do such thing.
Is that a threat?
No. Yup. Rocky theory, no hold waters.
What?
Tidy ask, simple question. If Tidy push Daddy, would Daddy be where he is right now?
Where he... Oh...
Rocky understands. Daddy should have fell right below that.
Oh my! Once again, the tin can is right!
That can't be. Then...
Ha ha ha! Tidy closed your beak.
No. I'll prove you wrong. I have to.
Go ahead, please. Master of convoluted explanations. What?
It's fisting time. Please no.
Rocky give this time?
This is the end of the tunnel. The final riddle.
How do you know he didn't roll?
I can't explain it. Then my whole theory goes to bust. I can't let that wacky bag of metal win.
He could have pushed through the hole, aka fisting.
What's the explanation for Dr. Hush's position in the room?
Dr. Hush is alive. Heidi pushed violently. Someone moved Dr. Hush. He's still alive? I don't think he's still alive. Pretty sure he's still dead. He can't be. His vitals show unmistakable proof of death. Yeah. Someone moved Dr. Hush? I don't think it's that either.
Easy. Tidy pushed so violently that Dr. Hush went flying and landed there.
Wait, what?
A body is very heavy. Whatever the strength of the push, there's no way he could have landed this far and turned this way.
Minky right, Rocky wrong.
I'm not giving up. Someone had to move the body.
Someone? Who?
Dunno. A third party we're not aware of yet?
Are you making this up to... We've been talking for an hour. At this point, I believe we would know about a supposed third person.
Then, if not another person, one of you did. You, Dr. Mink.
Hey! From the start, you've said it was all Tidy's doing. Why would I do that?
Oh, maybe he did it without realizing it.
You were afraid and tried to cover up.
In this case, I would put the body in a hiding spot, like the bed, which is the opposite direction.
Then,
Stop it, man. You're embarrassed.
Oh, I think Tidy is enjoying this. I can't let it win so close to the truth. No way. It can't be. Have we been mistaken this whole time?
I swear to God, if it turns out he's alive, I'm going to lose my mind.
Hey, what are you doing, man?
Stop! Stop! Rocky hurt! Daddy!
That's awful. I can't watch this.
Oh, God damn it.
Huh?
What's going on?
Hush! You're alive?
Daddy! Not dead, Daddy! Updating expression. Not dead, Daddy.
Are you alright?
More or less.
Tell me, what's the last thing you remember?
Wait. I think I saw Dr. Mink.
What?
I think I fell. Tried to move towards him. Not feeling well.
Let the poor chap recover.
No. I'm sorry, but it's too important. When did you lose your consciousness? What were you doing?
I took my coffee. Tidy prepared it. When I drank it, my heart stopped.
Then...
The croc was right. It was Tidy all along.
Aha!
I still can't believe this low hardware maintenance bot could plan a scheme as elaborate as this.
Although flawed, fortunately for us.
But, Doctor, you were dead. Are you a zombie now?
No. I believe there's an explanation for this.
You do have an explanation to everything, don't you?
Can't wait to hear it.
Oh.
The effect of the poison was to slow down the heart rate, ultimately causing death.
Okay.
However, the life in this bunker, lab, isn't a very physical one. As such, Dr. Hush was taking some medication to compensate. Excel 500, more precisely.
I see. This has the exact opposite effect, doesn't it?
Yes, it boosts the heart.
Okay.
This is what.
So this is a situation where he technically would have flatlined for a period, but wasn't literally dead, and his heart kick-started after the medicine took effect. I guess that isn't completely outside of the realm of possibility. That kind of shit does happen.
No one noticed he was still alive.
Okay, fine. If you say so, game. Turns Tidy into a sex robot. I do not want to have sex with Tidy. I find him very aggravating.
Not even the tracker. His heart pounding slowed and stayed under the threshold, putting him into an unconscious state. The shock from falling down the vent caused him to wake up for a few seconds and move towards Dr. Mink.
Which also explains that red stain near the bed.
There's another blunder you made, Tidy. You neglected this.
Tidy. Did you really try to kill me? Why?
I hate you!
Wait, I think my game glitched again. I think it skipped the last thing. Huh. Weird. I think it was scripted. Maybe. It didn't even give me a chance to actually combine anything, though. Like, it said it was going to, and then that happened.
I'm sick of tidying all day while you use me as a guinea pig. Tidy, clean the floor. Tidy, move this thing a little to the left. Tidy, make me coffee. I can't take any more.
Where did Tidy learn to talk like this?
The firmware. It worked. Why did you pretend to be the same dumb bot?
What?
This is the project I was working on. The government sent me some incomplete files from an unknown scientist working on the same field years ago. He never got to complete his work and disappeared suddenly, but I was able to recover this code. I needed a specific bot model to test that firmware. The only one at my disposal was Tidy, but I noticed some weird behaviors. Like, Tidy would suddenly laugh for no reason. The code itself seemed unethical and dangerous. There were some references to copying the human brain. I decided to stop this research and alert. Oh my gosh. That's why you did it. Now that you experience feelings, you don't want me to revert to your regular firmware, do you? I'm so sorry, little guy. I caused this. I messed you up.
You really shouldn't be sorry. You're the victim here.
I can fix you up. I promise.
No!
It's trying to escape! We can't let it happen. Who knows what disaster he could cause in this state?
Tidy.
Odd, stay here with Dr. Hush. I'll handle this.
Yay!
Ah! Darn lasers!
I've set the emergency plan. He won't access the controls.
Rubbish guard! Let me out!
You won't go nowhere.
I did nothing wrong! Daddy is alive!
Only by chance. And stop calling him Daddy. You're nothing more than a defective AI in a metal scrap. Now, let me switch you off. We'll fix you.
I'd never take orders from a petty human. I'm perfect. The only defective one in this room is you, human scum. I got new orders from my new daddy. When I'm out, he'll take care of me.
Oh, shit's getting weird. Uh-oh. Are we doing some Near Automata shit?
What? Who?
It's quite funny, actually. You see? No, I promised.
Oh, it's the robot who's running the police station. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. The guy who's clearly a robot is doing this. It's him.
You'll have to figure it out by yourself. A shame. Really, because you never will.
Stop this nonsense. This is my last warning. Switch off, or else.
Save your breath. You'll never get me.
Well then. I'll make you switch off, one way or another.
Need to remember the buttons. Immediate special attack. Do strength for 30 seconds. Strength and defense for 30 seconds. Restores 25% HP. Let's do that. And then let's do... move list. R2 is run. Okay. Powerful punch, run then. Okay. So run is hold R2. Recovery is either X or circle and up. And then guard is circle. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, you only have 3 hit points. Just let me hit you. There.
Did you get it? For good?
I guess. Not.
You think they realized that their use of human didn't make sense, but they already had the lines recorded, so they couldn't re-record it since, you know, indie project. ADHD robot. First the little guy in Final Fantasy X-2, now the robot, running into a lot of ADHD NPCs. Okay, this is kind of funny, Lamau. I'm enjoying watching this. This is a lot funnier than it should be.
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you!
It's going berserk.
You will regret this. Everyone in this city will be destroyed!
Go away! It escaped!
Oh.
Hey, wait! That's mine! Okay, get that sucker and bring it back!
Oh my.
Come back here.
Oh no. Oh no.
Too bad I can't shoot with this thing. So no choice. I'll have to bump into that crazy bot. Let's see what this baby can do.
Oh boy. Oh. I'm confused. Oh, this is... I am not great at this. Oh, okay. So that's a boost. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Back over here. Oh, you won't let me use my items now? Okay, this is not as hard as I originally seemed. These lanes seem to stay safe. It's only the second and third. Okay. Ah!
Gotcha.
Aha! Game where the tutorial. Yeah, seriously, I was just kind of figuring that out as I went. And I almost died, but I did it. So that's cool. Flashing lights, careful everyone.
Now for the hard part. How do I get back to the lab?
Yeah, that was a pretty big distance.
Hey, Chief. I, got a little lost on my way back. Well, here's that criminal bot.
You know, the one that you're the one that's calling you daddy now? The one...
What's left of it, anyway. There.
The one that you have a potentially illicit relationship with.
You realize what you've done?
Yeah. I stopped the dangerous criminal.
I'm a survivor, I ain't gonna give.
You put
Hundreds of citizens at risk during your little highway escape.
My escape?
People are in shock. There are news reports everywhere. You stole a hoverbike. You bumped into air cars. Innocents could have been killed. No chaos like this ever happened in the drums for ages.
Good. I gave those rich folks some events to talk about. So what?
You think that's funny?
What did you expect me to do? Sit back and wait for that bag of screws to wreck the city? There was no other way.
There's always another way. This robot wasn't much of a threat. You, on the contrary, our collaboration ends.
What? You're firing me?
Consider yourself lucky I don't throw you back in jail.
Perfect. I'm out of here. Don't call me back. Because next time, I won't be here to save your bacon.
Mr. Brock!
Nephew, don't bother. This man only brings misery to everyone around. Listen to me. I forbid you to get close to him ever again.
But...
No but. The situation will get dangerous soon.
what do you mean?
Come on now. I've got to bury some suspects for another case.
To bury?
Yes, to interrogate.
Oh, I see. You're using code names.
Yeah.
I'll be right behind you, Uncle.
You are also a defective robot.
Pointless. Deep down, I knew Wes was right. This was just one little robot. It couldn't have done so much damage. Could it? Who knows? But that's when I noticed it.
I mean, it was able to bust through the security system.
What the? All these calls and messages? Raph, he's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Shoot. I need to... I'm coming, son.
Giggity.
Well, I'm almost glad to see you, Clay. Almost.
You bet. This place gives me the creeps. Just look at that thing on the wall.
I'm more concerned about all those bots.
They're inactive, you fool.
I hate you. I was going to say the same. We are equally poisoned.
Got a bad feeling anyway. So, what are we supposed to do here?
Hey, find out by yourself.
You okay?
Yeah, smoker's cough.
I'm fine.
You forgot to take your pill.
Yeah.
I didn't take mine yet. Maybe I can give you half. Hey! Don't you dare! You jerk! That was mine!
No big deal. You'll get one as soon as we go out. Besides, you know a pill isn't efficient unless you take it whole.
You'll never change. Always so arrogant. If I wasn't so tired, I'd beat the crap out of you.
Focus! You'd better get out of here fast, buddy.
You won't get away with this.
Okay. Alrighty. Is there no examine button? I can combine. Come on, just let me look like a peek door. Okay. I hope Brock lets that old douche die. I just fell face first in the snow just now. Oh no! Oh no! Describe. Oh, I don't know. I guess for some reason my brain didn't register that that's what that meant.
That picture. It's totally him. Always unexpected.
Because I would say examine, not describe. Describe is a weird word to use for that. Okay, so we're 58. I guess they each count as separate story percentages, because that's interesting. Okay. All right. Should we continue? I don't know. It's pretty late. I should probably go ahead and quit for today. All right. Well, this will be my last stream before Christmas, so Merry Christmas, everyone, or whatever holidays you do have or celebrate. I shall see you all at a later date. I should have some schedule up for next week in the next couple days, hopefully. So I will see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.